Oh hey, didn't see you there. No, there's nothing in this bowl. And no, none of this is actually happening. This is all staged. Except for that fire. That fire's real. Welcome to Cooking with Alexander, and today we are going to be making my favorite thing to make, omelets. Also, it's one of the only things that I know how to make. Deal with it. Alright, now here's what you're gonna need. You're gonna need 2 eggs, a bowl, cheese, a special ingredient of your choice. If you don't have to. If you don't want to. You're gonna need a seasoning of your choice. That's probably gonna be something that you need to do. That's not really something that like, oh yeah, it's something that I'm adding. No, that's a part of the recipe. You need your pan. I meant to do that. Let's see, it was cool. You're gonna need, well, something to like oil the pan so that it doesn't stick. Either that or just get a non-stick pan. Let's see, we got pan, bowl, fork, 2 eggs, cheese, additive ingredient of your choice, and seasoning. But also you need milk. If you've made eggs before, you know why. Got the milk. Now let's begin. I also need to grab the eggs off the ground. Okay, so hey, we're over here now. Now what you're gonna need to do is you're gonna need to get your eggs out of the case thing. Now this is a very important step, and it can easily be messed up. Make sure that your eggs are not pre-cracked, because that could be dangerous. Just gonna want to set them on the table or in your bowl if you want to. I'm not putting them in my bowl because I don't want to. Now, ooh, I almost dropped that egg. Ooh, what was that pop sound? Anyway, oh, that's not supposed to. No, shouldn't do that. All right, start off. Hey, come on, man, you gotta follow where we are. Dude, I swear, man, you gotta follow where we are. Okay, you're gonna wanna start off by taking your Pam, eggs, stop. You're gonna wanna start off by taking your Pam and seasoning your, not seasoning, spraying your pan so that it's not gonna stick to it. Oh, I sprayed too much. Oh, ha! If you sprayed too much, what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna take a napkin or a paper towel and just like kind of spread it all around. The paper towel will absorb the excess, and it'll also spread it better. Now you're gonna wanna put it onto the heat source. No, look over there, we're not on me anymore. Put it on the heat source. See how that light is red? That means it's hot. So now that you got your thing on the heat source, you're gonna wanna turn it up to in the middle of 7 and 8. If you don't wanna put it in the middle of 7, 8, or you don't know what setting that is, put it just like medium to high heat. It'll work basically the same. You might wanna scatter up your little bacons. See how they're scattered up? You looking? Yeah. That's what you want to do. Now, oh, also you need a spatula. Yes, this is a spatula. Now that it's on the heat source, we're gonna want to mix the eggs, bake these, do whatever with the eggs. We're here now. So we're gonna want to take the 2 eggs and crack them, and we're gonna want to do this near a sink. So we're having the sink right here because we're in a kitchen. What sort of a kitchen do you think we're running? We're not running a kitchen. Good question. Oh, don't look down there. I messed up, okay? Okay, I don't like the fact that you're looking at my failed creation. Now what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna take your egg and you're gonna wanna crack it in the bowl. Now this is a very important step that you don't wanna mess up, and because you don't wanna get the eggshells in it. Now, see, there's an eggshell. Now, important lesson. If you're making it for someone else and you don't really like this person, you might want to consider leaving the eggshells in. But if you are making it for yourself and you are going to be eating it, then take the eggshells out. I am making it for myself and I am going to be eating it, so I am taking the eggshells out. Yeah, I got the eggshell out. All right, so now you're gonna wanna beat the eggs, because that's a part of the steps. Yes, and as you can see, it is now sizzling. That is a good thing. The sizzling is great. We like the sizzling. Now, what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna beat the eggs and add some milk in the process. Oh no, I spilled some milk. I spilled milk. No use crying about it. Nothing's gonna change it. Just gotta clean it up. Okay. Now, don't smell the milk or else you will have to cry. Just pour the milk in. Make sure not to add too much because that'll make it a flimsy, weak omelet, and we want a thick, nice omelet. Beignet, stop sniffing the person watching the video, okay? It's very rude. Sorry, my dog was smelling. Okay. So now, as you can see, I've poured the milk in. Hey, look down. Look down. You know what? I'm just gonna pick you up. As you can see, I've added the milk and seasoning, and it looks delicious. Now, as you can see, that is sizzling. That is because I put it too high. Just turn it down if it starts to sizzle. Hello, I'm cooking. I'm a chef. So, you just beat the eggs. And as you can see, I added too much milk and it is doing that color. But that is okay. It's all fine here, right, Beignet? Yep. Mix it until you're really satisfied, honestly. I'm satisfied with that. Now pour it down, put it in. Okay, as you can see, it was too hot and it immediately started bubbling, but this is good. We will use this to our advantage because now it is going to take less time. You take the edges, you lift them up, and then you pour the excess liquid under the little flap that you've created. Kind of like a sweep it under the rug situation, but not with your life, and instead, it's with a beautiful, delicious omelet. Okay. Now you're gonna wanna do it until there's no excess liquid left. And as you can see, there is not a lot of excess liquid left. We're just gonna get this last bit. Now that you've got all the excess liquid out, you're gonna wanna flip it. That didn't fall, you didn't see anything. Uh-oh. All right, now that we've beautifully flipped this, it's beautiful. I did it perfectly. You can't tell me that doesn't look good, at least. It's perfect. Yep. So now we're gonna take our cheese. The cheese, Gromit. The cheese. And we're just gonna pour it onto the middle of it. Now, because of how cold the cheese is, you can kind of push it onto it. If you don't feel safe with that, you can use the spatula to do that, because we're gonna need the spatula for this next part either way. So you just push it on, make sure you're flattening the omelet in the process, and we're just gonna fold the omelet like that. Or you could do it this weird way where you put half of it onto a plate and then you fold it over with the pan. I don't do that because I was not taught to do that. But we're gonna need a plate nonetheless. We got our plate, and you're just gonna take the plate, boom, just slide it on, and we're gonna turn off the heat. Turn it off. And boom, there is your amazing omelet that you will have as the end result. If you don't have this as the end result, omelet making is not for everyone. It's beautiful and delicious, and the cleanup will be awful. What do you think about my omelets, Beignet? He loves my omelet.